Hi, beautiful people. A warm welcome to you from the kitchen of Sandra Can Cook. Highly excited to have you guys. Guys, today I'm doing something with old apples, okay? I'm not sure about you, but I get to a point where I'm like, gosh, did I buy all these fruits? And sometimes I don't even get to eat them, and then they get rough. So I've got 6 gala apples here. 2.5 cup of self-raising flour. In here is half a teaspoon salt, teaspoon cinnamon, and teaspoon baking powder. Let me turn it to you again, guys. So here is 1 cup of oil. It can be olive, it can be vegetable. I've got 3 sized, maybe it's medium or small size eggs, but there are 3. You could get 2 large ones or 3 of this size. And I have here a cup, half cup of sugar. So to begin, I'm going to wash these apples, get them all peeled, and then we blend them. So my apples are neatly washed. As you can see, they are old apples, guys. Don't throw them away. You can create something really nice out of these apples. So I'm going to go ahead and just peel the skin off nicely. There are so many peelers in town, so many types. You can get yours. Some are straight, some are like this, or you could just simply use a knife. All you need is the skin off. And sometimes when you peel old apples, you find all these little scars on them because they are old. Simply peel them off as well. Let them go with the flow of taking the skin off. So we're going to take all the skin off these apples one after the other. Yeah, that's how you do it. Get everything off nicely. I'm going to finish peeling all these apples before I take the middle bit out. Okay, so let's just do the peeling for now. So all the apples have been peeled, guys. I'm going to get my hands washed and then we can cut them. So we're ready to take the middle out and then cut our apples. So I have my hand blender container here. I'm going to put them in because I'll be hand blending these wonderful apples. So we take the middle bit out. Drop it there. Take that one too out. It had some seeds. I'm going to get the seeds out nicely. Out. And then we cut them into small squares. This is just to make the blending a lot easier. A lot easier. Nothing fancy. Just small enough to allow the blending process. That's it. So now you dice them. Dice them nicely. So you're going to do this to all the apples we've just peeled. Okay, all the apples are neatly diced, and in goes to my hand blender container. I'm going to wash my hands and then we blend it. So blending is ready, guys. Let's get on with it. Yeah, so we are blending the apples. 6 apples, guys. Here we are, all blended into apple puree. So we're now ready to bake, people. In goes a cup of oil. Yeah. In the kitchen of Sandra Can Cook, we scrape out everything, guys. Once the oil is in there, half a cup of sugar also goes in. With my blender, with my whisk ready. After a little whisk of the oil and the sugar, I'm going to go ahead and add my eggs. Yeah, give it a good whisk as well. I'm whisking my eggs. Nicely. Okay. Yep. All done. So now I go ahead and add my apple puree. Now it has changed to this color because obviously I kept it for a few minutes after blending them, and that's all right, guys. That's fine. Equally, you can also start mixing your stuff before you blend your apples, and it will all be fine. It'll be just a color difference of white looking apple puree and brownie looking. So you're going to mix this good people together. This is really beautiful. To this I add a tablespoon of evaporated milk. It could be the light one, it could be the thick one, just a tablespoon of it. Nothing much, I just love the flavor of this milk in my apple cake. Now from here, I'm going to go ahead and add my 2.5 cup of soft raisin flour. On top of that, I'm going to pour my salt, cinnamon, and baking powder onto the flour, and then I sieve it. All sieved in. You're now going to mix it nicely. Just fold it in beautifully. So the mixing is all done now. I'm going to go ahead and grease my pan for baking. So here I have a little butter on my tiny plate. I'm going to go ahead and grease my pan. So my oven is on gas number 7. This is going to go into the middle part of the oven till it's all done. So we're going to grease the pan beautifully. Yeah, I don't want to be too fatty underneath, so I think this should do me. And from here, I'm going to go ahead and pour my beautiful apple cake mixture. Guys, if you haven't yet subscribed to this beautiful channel and want to be a part of the SCC family, go ahead and subscribe, guys. Comment on our videos, share and like. Here we are, guys, all done, ready for the oven. So come back when it's all done. After 45 minutes on gas number 7, guys, my apple cake is ready. All right, but it's very hot, so I'm going to leave it cool down for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then we can go ahead and slice them with a cup of tea. So guys, I am a bit impatient. All right, I need to taste this beautiful piece here. So I've allowed it 5 to 7 minutes to rest. You can do 10 to 15 minutes if you really want to. So let's see what we've done. Let me turn my beautiful board. Yep. Let's see if we did justice to this beautiful baby here. Yeah. Can you see that, people? This with a cup of tea. And the day is sorted. You can still see the heat in there, guys. But like I said, I am very impatient with this. So I'm not going to wait for too long. Let's go this way so you can have a proper look. Here we go. Right? So this has been Sandra here. Again, from the kitchen of Sandra Can Cook. It's been my apple cake, guys. I said to you, do not waste any apple, guys. If it's old and it's not rotting, it can be molded to something beautiful. So yeah, all done. Get my tea on and then crack into this. Guys, thank you so much for spending time with Sandra. Take care.